Hey guys, so yesterday now, since it is now June 18th, on June 17th, my Cincinnati Reds played the Los Angeles Dodgers. Unfortunately, they got pummeled 10-2, not a great day for Reds fans of the current Reds, but it was also Pete Rose Day. They were celebrating the unveiling of Pete Rose's statue outside Grand American Ballpark, and they had a bunch of former Reds players, including a few members of the Big Red Machine, such as Joe Morgan, Johnny Bench, George Foster, Ken Griffey Sr., among others. So it was a really cool event to honor Pete Rose, and it's just really awesome to see all those Reds legends back again at Great American Ballpark to celebrate Pete Rose's statue unveiling. And because the statue unveiling today, they gave all 30,000 fans in attendance, the first 30,000, a Pete Rose replica statue of the one that was unveiled. So I did get it, and I will unbox it for you. But I also picked up some other stuff from the game that they were giving out, and I also got a hockey puck. My mom went to Nashville last week. Of course, Nashville was playing the Pittsburgh Penguins in the Stanley Cup final, so she managed to pick up this Stanley Cup hockey puck, and you can see the back says Stanley Cup Playoffs Collection, Stanley Cup Playoffs with the Stanley Cup on there, the NHL logo, and then this side has the Stanley Cup Final logo along with the Pittsburgh Penguins logo and the Predators logo, and it says Final, and then 100 years of the NHL at the bottom, and the top says Pittsburgh Penguins versus Nashville Predators. So really cool commemorative Stanley Cup hockey puck that will look good with the rest of my memorabilia in my collection. And then I also got some stuff from the Fan Zone today at Great American Ballpark. Picked up some Cincinnati Reds sunglasses, so they're red, and then on this side it says the Reds logo right there, and then PNC Bank. I guess they're the official bank. Yeah, the official bank of the Cincinnati Reds. And I also picked up a cooler. Fox Sports Ohio broadcast pretty much all the Reds games, and they had a booth. And if you had the Fox Sports Go app, you won a prize, and I won a mini red cooler with the Fox Sports Go logo and the Fox Sports Ohio logo. And this was actually very handy because I had some sodas and waters in my bag, and I was able to take them out and put them in this cooler, and they actually kept them pretty cool. So I'll be bringing this to future games that I go to store the drink since it's nice and small. And then Friday, to celebrate Scooter Gennett's incredible game where he hit those 4 home runs, they gave out a commemorative Scooter Gennett ticket, and this was only given out on Friday. And when we got to our seats, I happened to find one underneath my seat, so I snatched it up and took it home. So here's what the ticket looks like. It has the it says 5, 17, 4, 10, your generic row. And then you got Scooter Gennett right there, a silver representative of his autograph, and then below that it says the single greatest offensive game of all time, June 6, 2017 against the Cardinals. The bottom says 5 hits, 17 total bases, 4 home runs, and 10 RBI. I don't know if you can tell because of the silver reflection. And then the back details all 5 of his hits. So he had a single and then the 4 homers. And then the bottom tells about the different kind of records that he set at this game. So I remember watching this and just being blown away because every time Scooter Gennett came at the bat, he was clutch. I mean, 4 home runs, 10 RBI. You can't ask for anything else from a guy. I think they scored 13 runs that game, and Gennett was responsible for 10 of those. So that's how impressive of a game it was. And one of the best Reds things I'd ever seen in a long time, probably since the 2013 no-hitter by Homer Bailey. That's the only thing that comes to mind in recent memory is the no-hitter by Bailey, because the Reds have been kind of tanking since that year. So having Gennett hit those 4 homers was incredible, and it's real cool they gave him a commemorative ticket. So hopefully next year they give him like a bobblehead or something to commemorate the event. And then if you had the MLB Ballpark app on your phone with the Reds selected as your favorite team, and you went to a certain booth in Great American Ballpark, you won a prize, and I did that. And I got this sweet Pete Rose poster that they gave out last year during the Pete Rose weekend, and because it was Pete Rose Day today, they gave it out again as part of the MLB Ballpark app. So it has pretty much all his Topps cards on there as a red from 63, his rookie year, to 1987 in the bottom. corner. So there's the 87 one with the wood grain border, and then 1963 right here, his rookie card, but he's only a little face right there. So really cool poster. Really happy to have this because I remember thinking it looked awesome last year, but I didn't go to the game, so I was able to get it this year just for having the MLB Ballpark app on my phone. So if you're a Reds fan, make sure you get the Ballpark app, put the Reds as your favorite team, you can win a free prize. Last time I got the Reds calendar, which I was not able to get at opening night, so far it's worked out pretty well. And now on to the statues. So without any further ado, let's unbox this thing and see how it looks. This is the statue inside this box, a very long box. Kind of looks like, reminds me of a box of like saltine crackers because of the shape it's in. But you can see the statue on the front right there against a like beige or tan background, and then on the top it's a red, and top and bottom is a red border with stars. This side talks about the MLB Ballpark app. The back talks about a little bit of Pete Rose's career, and as well as him joining other players who've had statues already. You can see a picture of Rose diving head first right there on the side. This side has different promotions that they have. So Friday Night Fireworks, Super Saturdays, and Family Sundays, a traditional weekend trio of promotions. At the bottom is just plain red, and it has the logo of, who is that? Associated Premium Corporation. They used to do Reds bobbleheads back in the day. The top says PNC, and it's got the PNC logo as well as the Reds logo. And yeah, so this was a very, very packed game. You pretty much slap Pete Rose's name on anything, and you're guaranteed to have a lot of people show up. The crowd before the game was insane. It was reminiscent of opening day, and they had, I think the official attendance was over 42,000. They had a special, it was called Buds and Burgers before the game, where it was like a block party, similar to what they do the opening day. Then they had the statue unveiling ceremony outside the ballpark before they opened the gates. Then once the gates opened, they started handing out the statues. And then before the game, they had another ceremony on the field with Pete Rose and Joe Morgan, Ken Griffey Sr., George Foster, Johnny Bench, Dave Parker, all those guys who were at the pre-game ceremony were at the other pre-game ceremony in the stadium. And it was really cool just to have them honor Pete again, because I don't know what else they can do for the guy. I mean, he's been inducted to the Reds Hall of Fame. They retired his number, and now he has a statue. So I don't know. This might be the last thing they do for Pete in a while, unless they figure out something else to do, because they've been doing stuff for Pete for the past couple of years, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know what else they can do for him. He's pretty much done everything. And apparently, with these statues, 303 of them were signed by the sculptor. So I don't know if mine's signed yet. This is the first time I'm opening it. And let me take it out of the baggie. We'll see. It's supposed to be on the bottom, and nope, mine's not signed. Just has the Associated Premium Corporation logo right there. But here's the statue, what it looks like. Pete Rose in his head first slide. You can see it says his name right there on the front. The top, there's a PNC logo right there, and you can see Pete and his trademark head first slide diving to the base. And this is what the statue looks like on the outside Great American Ballpark. Really cool looking statue. All the statues they have outside the ballpark look great. They have Bench, Perez, Morgan, Joe Nuxall, Frank Robinson, Ernie Lombardi, and now we have Pete Rose outside Great American Ballpark. And then inside the Reds Hall of Fame and Museum, they have Sparky Anderson, I want to say Fred Hutchinson, and at the Reds Youth Academy, they have a statue of Chuck Harmon. So there are a lot of statues out that the Reds have made. Chuck Harmon, I think, is the only one not around Great American Ballpark, but all the other ones are either in the Reds Hall of Fame and Museum or outside Great American Ballpark. And Pete Rose was just added today, and it looks awesome. A really, really good looking statue of Charlie Hustle right there. And his trademark head first dive. So looks good. I took a picture of the statue. You can see that on my website on the photo page at cincyfanzone.blogspot.com. There's a link to my website in the description below. And I also took pictures of the ceremonies, just a little picture of the game, and it's just a lot of really cool pictures from today's event, since it was honoring Pete Rose, and a lot of former Reds legends were in the house as well, so make sure you check that out. I also have a Twitter account, Cincy Fan Zone, at Cincy Fan Zone. Just link to that in the description as well. Please give me a follow on there. I live tweet during various sporting events, wrestling events, and it's also the easiest and fastest way to get updates on my website. So give me a follow over there. Feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, thanks for watching.